Ja, hallo zusammen. Heute beschäftigt sich David Icke mit dem Thema Morgellons und Chemtrails. Zum Thema Morgellons habe ich mich mal schlau gemacht. Wikipedia sagt dazu, dass Betroffene wohl am Wahn leiden müssten. Ja, das ICD-10 gibt da so einiges her, auch zu Verschwörungstheoretikern. Die leiden laut ICD-10 an einer paranoiden Persönlichkeitsstörung. Ich lese mal das diagnostische Kriterium vor. Häufige Beschäftigung mit unbegründeten Gedanken an Verschwörungen als Erklärungen für Ereignisse in der näheren Umgebung des Patienten oder der Welt im Allgemeinen. Also alle, die wissentlich diesen Kanal anschauen, leiden an einer paranoiden Persönlichkeitsstörung, inklusive meiner Person. Ja, jetzt bin ich ein bisschen traurig, aber soll wohl so sein. Nun viel Spaß mit dem heutigen Thema.
Well, I mean, that's a long story, but in short, yes, I think all of the above is true. I've looked at this in detail in the new book, and I've talked to a lot of people with Morgellons. First of all, it started to appear when chemtrails started to appear, and people began to notice them. And what is happening is that people are finding basically forms of technology and human made substances and substances that certainly not made in the public arena by humans in their bodies, and they can pull them out like strands of tubes and hollow tubes and what have you. They can pull them out of the body, but they go on replicating. And when you look at, as I have in the book, the descriptions of the world that's coming from people like Ray Kurzweil, then he's basically describing that. He's talking about intelligent AI in the form of intelligent technology of the kind we're talking about. And there's even a name for it now. They call it smart dust, because of course everything today is smart, because everything smart connects to everything else called smart. That's what it is. It's the creation of a smart grid with all these different expressions of it communicating with each other to create this grid. And smart dust is also what is called nanotechnology. It's so small the human eye can't even begin to see it. And this is clearly what, when you look at the evidence, is what is coming out in down in chemtrails. And it's affecting not only the human body, it's affecting the environment. Now, I'm going to give you a quote here from Ray Kurzweil, who said, nanobots will infuse all the matter around us with information. Rocks, trees, everything will become these intelligent creatures. What he's saying is that what they're going to do is infuse AI technology into the entirety of the environment. Well, how the hell are you going to do that except by dropping it from the sky? And that's what is the chemtrails are not only about that, but they're absolutely what a fundamental part of what chemtrails are about, among many other things. And I have heard it said, I'm not saying it's true, I've heard it said that what we call Morgellons sufferers are people whose bodies are rejecting it. And as the body rejects it, they're having physical symptoms, and the stuff is coming out because the human immune system is trying to eject it. And so, people have these great sores on the skin and everything. Whereas others, it is suggested, are assimilating it. Because you see, the end game is not only to connect the human mind to AI, but to create a completely different human being, to create a synthetic human being. This is why now they are talking publicly about the development of a synthetic genome. And I would say this is so important. Whatever you see in the public arena in terms of technological development is light years behind what's happening in the shadows.